Good Monday morning, Mount Olive Church. I hope you're having a great start to your week. I'm here to bring you Monday's devotional, following up on what Pastor TJ preached about yesterday, a tale of two men, the master and his servant. So let me present my screen to you. There we go. So, two questions that Brother TJ asked yesterday during the message that was up on the board. Number one, have you ever experienced forgiveness from the Master? And number two, have I shared or showed that forgiveness from my Master towards others? So, I guess to answer number one, it says, have I ever experienced, have you ever received forgiveness from God over something that you have done in your life or a mistake that you've made? Has God ever showed you mercy for that? And number two is, has someone you know, family member, a friend, they ever done something to you that you were angry, that hurt you? Have you ever showed that mercy and forgiveness that God showed you? Have you ever showed that towards others? In Matthew chapter 18, I'm sorry that says about, it's supposed to say in Matthew 18, Jesus talks about a parable of a man who refuses to forgive someone even after he has been forgiven. And Jesus describes that consequence, that unforgiveness, as being like torture. So what he's telling us here is, and what we're reading about in this parable, is that if somebody hurts us or lets us down and we hold on to that grudge and we're not forgiving that person, it only hurts us in the long run. It is not fully, we're not fully getting over. We might say we're over it, but if we don't forgive that person, every time we see that person, every time we think about it, then all of a sudden it keeps coming back up. And that person may walk in a room and I get bitter and I get angry. We have to make sure that we're doing like Jesus done for us and forgiving people of things that they've done to us. Just like it says in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We have all sinned in our life. We have all let God down. And I'm just thankful that God doesn't hold grudges on me for the things that I've done in my life or in my past. I'm just so thankful that God is not holding a grudge on me. He tells us that he will cast our sins as far as the east is to the west. In Isaiah 43:25, it said, I, even I, am he who blots out your transgressions for my own sake, and I will not remember your sins. So once Jesus forgives us our sins and he tells us he'll cast them as far as the east is to the west, he doesn't want us to dwell on the sins on our past sins. He don't want us to keep reliving those and thinking about them on a daily basis. He wants us to be free from those sins that we have committed. So we have to make sure that when others have let us down or hurt us, that we're not holding on to that. Not only, it's not hurting the person. If they tell us they're sorry and we're holding on to it, it's not hurting the person that hurt us. It's hurting us because we're holding on to something and not forgiving that person. So, just like Brother TJ preached on today, forgiveness is very important. Jesus forgave us. It is our responsibility to try to be just like Christ in this situation. And if somebody lets us down or hurts us, we need to do our best to forgive them. Mount Olive, I hope you had a wonderful, I hope this devotion helped you. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Can't wait for the devotions from the rest of the week. Have a good day.